Yeah. All right. Thank you, Skipper.
Hey, you're welcome.
Bye, Skipper. Please get a nickname, by the way, that suits somebody over the age of 7.
Speaking of whores, Craigslist. Craigslist.
I wouldn't know about Craigslist anymore. I'm done with it.
Uh-oh.
What is this?
No more whores, man.
Oh, boy. Here he goes.
No more.
This is sad when you say this because it looks like you're really trying.
Wait, can you play the Hulk music?
No, you're going to fail.
I want to hear the Hulk music. I'm in shock.
Why?
Let's get into this a little bit.
Right.
Hulk music.
You don't know where the Hulk music is?
Well, I could find it, I think.
You sure? Look at all the pages you got there.
I got pages and
pages of stuff.
I know. I got the first 3 memorized, but
you really do,
after
huh?
that.
Oh, look at this
young
go-getter.
There's a young man with a good build walking through.
Roger Clemens.
He does have a Clemens vibe to him.
Oh, I got it. Never mind.
You got it?
Boss has it.
Ah, there it is.
All right, Jimmy Norton.
Yes.
Confessing today on the Opie Anthony show that he's done with Craigslist and whores.
Yes.
What happened?
Nothing. I'm just wasting way too much money. And I'm realizing everyone I'm having sex with, I'm paying for. And I'm tired of it.
Everyone.
Dude, it's awful.
When was the last time you had sex that you didn't pay for?
Probably this week or last week, but I mean, let's say 90%.
Are you really swearing off of...
I'm going to try, man. Yeah, I realize how much money I've been wasting. I swear to God, it bugged me because, like, I don't hear from these girls ever. Not that I expect a love connection, but it's like...
Wait, you're being serious?
They're paid-for whores.
Yeah, but I figured that they would, like, want to come over even though I'd have to pay for it.
Oh, my God.
Even though I'd have to pay them.
Yeah, that's crazy, too.
Nah, no. So I'm, like, done with it. I'm sick of these dumb bitches.
I'm confused. They come
Why?
over and do their thing, and you pay them, but you expect a little more after they're gone, like a little phone call or maybe a
No.
little email?
No. Not an off-the-clock thing. No, I don't want a relationship. But just like that they would call and go, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Let me come over. For money, not for free.
I don't think they work that way.
Well, you know, I guess
Like the deli guy saying,
you're hoping
knocking
that-
on your door. Would you like a sandwich?
You're hoping, even though you paid for the sex, that they thought you were so cool and had a nice personality or something that they're calling to see if they can come back.
Or just exactly.
Oh,
Although,
boy.
let me
boy.
just.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, let me correct Anthony's example. When the deli guy takes a dump on your chest, then it kind of makes things a little more intimate. If he drops one of his logs into the deli slicer and serves it to you.
Right.
You have a log on wheat.
I didn't think about that.
So you really think you're a zero because the women aren't calling you to ask if they could come over so you
know
can
I'm a
pay
zero.
them for sex?
It's not even that. It just annoys me. It's not like I'm like depressed about it. I'm annoyed at myself. Like, what do you do? Why would you even call this pig could call you back at least and say, let me come over, even if it's just for money. Because I'm an easy trick. How much
money do you spend on hookers a year?
I don't know.
I think you've been lowballing a little bit.
Probably, but I haven't even thought about it. I didn't want to think about it. I don't want to know.
You once said 20,000 on the show a year.
Oh, did I really?
Yeah.
Well, that was a wonderful understatement.
Really?
Well, yeah, of course.
It's more than 20,000 a year?
Maybe not every year, no. It's been a lot this year.
Jimmy's one of these guys that everything he's involved in that gives him any little ounce of pleasure becomes an addiction that he then has to spend time and effort breaking at some point in his life. Anything that seems to give you enjoyment becomes an addiction.
And I just ruined it.
And you wreck it. And then it has to be stopped. Everything. You can't dabble in something. You're an all or nothing kind of guy.
Yeah, just an addicted sociopath. But there's like, once in a while you want to go on nice dates and have, you know, I mean, I've been single for a while. So like once in a while you want to go on like a regular date and have a nice chick. And, you know, it's like, ugh, I'm such a perv. I'm annoyed with myself. I'm whacking off and I'm not horny. It's like, what am I doing?
And you bring that into relationships with girls. Is you bring that, the fact that you're a pervert?
Well, no, I'm all right with women. I kind of respect their boundaries and stuff, but I kind of want it immediately. Like if I go on a date, you know, and the mule isn't in the mouth, well, there goes the end of that potential relationship.
Yeah, but that's not what it's about.
Right.
That's not what a relationship that I think you seem to want. I don't know if you're looking for it or anything, but it seems that you want something more than just paying for whores to come over, but you don't want to do anything that has to do with a real relationship, like not getting the hog in your mouth in the first
Yeah,
5
like
minutes.
putting in the time.
But I'm weird with girls. I have crushes. If I like a girl, I have a crush on her, and then I'm like, it's hard for me to be sexual with her. I have that whole complex where I can't be a pig with someone I really.
See, I got this thing when I see a girl, the first time, if she has sex with me, I get really bummed out. Actually, I mean, the sex will, most likely was good and stuff, but then I'm thinking, oh man, she's a whore.
Nah, I don't.
When I see someone new and they don't, we don't have sex the first date, that rocks. And you're disappointed if you don't get sex on the first date with someone you like?
It's got to be organic. If someone's holding out on me just to hold out, it's like, all right, fucking Mae West, beat it with that 1940s attitude. It irritates me. You showed me. Out. But if it's just not organically happening, that's fine.
So how many days without sex?
Oh, I don't know.
Without hooker sex?
I would actually have to stop and think about it. It all becomes like one long blur.
Wow.
That's
awful,
never good. When
No.
anything becomes a one long blur.
One awful blur.
Well,
so I don't even know.
We got a couple people with comments. Kurt from Jersey, what's up, Kurt?
Hey, O&A.
Hey.
Hey, little Jimmy.
How are you, Kurt?
Hey, listen, I don't think you want to give up your addiction. I just think you need maybe whores with a better sales department.
Yeah, maybe that's true. Or a prostitute who can pull off a little acting once in a while with a phone.
Yeah.
But I'm not looking for freebies, and I'm not deluded into thinking that there's any real love between me and this
No.
girl. I don't mean it like that.
It's like when Amex calls every so often. Hey, how you doing? It's American Express. We have this new card that's available to you. And it's like, I've been using Amex for a while. That's nice that they would call.
Yep, absolutely.
That's what Jimmy's looking for.
Absolutely.
All right, Frankie in New York.
Hey, boo-boo, how are you?
Hi, Cuddles. I'm sad.
Oh, sweetheart. Hey, did you leave the whores because they didn't make you dinner and tuck you in and do the laundry and...
No, they don't have to do all the
smooch you
things.
at the end of the night?
No, I don't need all of that intimacy. I mean, I'm not deluded about what it is, but
they're whores. They're not wives. You know what I mean? You pay them and then they go about their merry way. That's the beauty of it.
no, you're right.
Jim wants a girl, whether he pays for her or not, to just be interested in him.
Yes.
In some level.
What's that?
To get a girlfriend, stop paying them then. This
Yeah.
way they come back because they don't feel like dirty pieces of trash.
Well, I know technically you're right, but it's just like I kind of want a girlfriend. I kind of want that.
I was going to say, I hang out with Jim a lot. He definitely wants a girlfriend.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
All right, boo-boo, punching out. You guys rock.
Bye,
All right.
fella.
All right. Here's a guy that fell in love with a hooker. How do you do that?
Man.
I can see how you can do that.
Rock
Really?
Bottom,
Oh, yeah.
the trucker. What's up, Rock Bottom?
What's up, fellas?
How are you, buddy?
How's my phone sound, all right?
It's marginal, but working.
Yeah, we'll go with it for a little while. Go ahead.
True. No, I just want to tell Jimmy Norton there that, I'm out here trucking all the time, and I run into whores all the time, and I guess I'm a little bit of a player. I just ran into a whore. I mean, man. So, I know it's a fucked up situation because I think about it, and it's like, damn, she's a whore, but...
Yep.
I mean, she calls me all the time, and she's telling me she loves me, and we hook up, and I don't have to pay her, and I guess it's a cool situation, you know what I'm saying? So there is hope out there, Jimmy Norton.
Wait, so she's not playing you? She really says you can now have sex with me and you don't have to pay me anymore because I'm into you, too?
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? She calls me and tells me, if she's going to be up here, down there, wherever.
And is she still banging other guys, though?
No, well, I'm there, you know what I'm saying? We hang out all night. She kicks it in my truck, you know, we just chill all night till I gotta leave or she gotta leave, and you know what I'm saying?
Wait,
That's
so
it.
you've definitely fallen in love with her?
Man, it's been like since like 6 years I've been in love, and I think I'm feeling it,
All right, you're feeling it, but in the back of your head, you're thinking, oh my God, when she's not with me, she's still doing her hooking, right?
Well, shit, she still got to make her bread, you know what I'm saying? Just like I got to keep on trucking and make my money,
How much
I'm never doing that, so she needs to keep on making her money,
How much does that bother you, though?
Oh, yeah, of course, deep down inside it bothers me, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like she's my woman, like my wife, and I could tell her, hey, look, I don't want you fucking around with nobody else, She's doing what she's doing. I guess, if things really do, work out the way they're supposed to, then she'll give it up. And she says that she's willing to give it up once we get established and shit gets,
Established.
the way it's supposed to be. But
hooker.
no doubt, in the back of my head, I am thinking, damn, she is a whore, though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All
So,
right.
I mean, it is a fucked up situation because I'm a young cat and I go clubbing a lot and I party, you know what I'm saying? and I meet a lot of girls going to the clubs and out here, fucking around with all the hoes, and at the truck stops, fucking around with the girls in the fuel desk or whatever. I mean, I ran through a whole bunch of girls, and man, it just clicked. It just clicked between us, you know. And unfortunately, she's a fucking slutty whore, but I mean, the sex is fucking awesome.
But I love her, man.
That.
Of course, the sex is off, and she's a professional.
Yeah.
All right.
But I mean,
he's still
I
going.
fuck her so good that I make her bust a nut every time. So I guess that's another reason why she fell in love. So
all right. Your time is up.
Trucker's time is up.
Thank you, Rock Bottom. I was thinking we need something to cut the truckers off.
Give him the old horn.
I was thinking maybe we bring back the Academy Award music.
Oh, that would be good. We need that. Yeah, we need.
You
some,
truckers, I got to
Academy
say it
Award
again. You guys love to talk when you call this program.
They will just go because that's nothing for him.
Yeah, that was just a quick little chit
Relative
chat.
to truckers, that's like
That's
nothing. They're used to miles and miles going by, and they're still on the horn.
All right, Pat. A lot of truckers checking in today. Pat, let's go, buddy.
Hey, all right, I promise I'll keep it short. I just wanted to point out to Jimmy that even at $20,000 a year, his hookers are still cheaper than my ex-wife.
You know what? It's not really even a money issue with me because I'm a single guy. I don't spend that much on it, but you can waste a lot more buying a car to impress a chick. We've talked about that. So yeah, I know what you're saying. I agree with you.
But this girl did everything that I wanted. She did some of the stuff you're into, and she just turned into the eternal money pit I'll be paying off for 20 years. You're better off the way it is.
Yeah, maybe. I miss certain parts of relationships though. There's certain things I do miss. There's certain nice things you like. It's like, all right, I've gotten laid enough in my life. Sometimes you miss. I'm too open about it. I know that's my problem with chicks. I'm very open about it.
You're like everyone else. You want a girl to like you for you. And because you're paying for it, you know they're not there for you.
But it's also, I write on my blog, all this stuff I put, and it's like, ugh. I mean, that makes it hard for Bob Kelly's time. He's like, what do you expect, dude? Look at the stuff you tell people. I'm like, yeah, it's a point well taken.
But you can't stop.
I won't never stop. No, I'm going to not be funny just to get laid. I can't do that either.
That's how you are.
All right, let's say hi to Todd. Hey, Todd.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hey, I met this guy who's a truck driver at a Florida. He married a hooker out of a truck stop.
He married a hooker?
Hooker from a truck
stop?
Hooker out of a truck stop.
A lounge lizard? No, what are they called?
Lot lizard.
Lot lizard.
A lot
Yep.
lizard?
Yep.
That's crazy.
But his job moved to Delaware and everything.
Because in the back of your mind, guys in general wonder, and can you imagine you married a hooker? You got to be
lizard.
You got to be thinking, what is she doing while I'm trying to make a living?
Yeah, that's just crazy as hell.
All right.
All right.
I mean, they are people. You can fall in love with a call girl or whatever, but it's just like that. Most of the times they're not willing to get out of the business.
Have you done that, Jimmy?
No,
You've
but
fallen for one of those.
I never have I. Nah, I can think of a couple over the even recent history that I really like though. Like, but the problem is they're such dummies. Some of these girls.
Yeah.
It's like, do you understand what a sap I am? If you a bitch had taken one acting lesson, you could have ruined me.
Oh, right. Yeah, they're just too stupid to know that they have a fish on the hook.
Self-centered idiot.
That's
if you
hilarious.
have no idea how close you were.
One actor. That's really funny.
Really, if you just had just a little interest, if you didn't just ask for the check immediately and get out of Dodge.
Could have been so much more.
Superficial hole.
Drained your bank account.
Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye, comma. Move the comma this way.
Bye. Jake, what's going on?
Hey, man. Good morning to y'all.
Good morning.
You guys are killing me. Every truck driver you put on here is like some freaking Rube from Alabama.
Are you a driver? Are you a truck driver?
I'm a truck driver.
All right.
I catch a shower every day. I don't fuck whores. I mean, I'm dumbfounded. I mean, I know them guys are out here, man, but all of us.
Right. In general, most of you guys are just average guys making a living?
Yeah, we don't even have southern accents. It's amazing.
All right. All right. Thank you, Jake.
Ooh, and he kept it short. I don't believe he was a truck driver.
Yeah, I think he was just a business guy from Long Island going to work.
Jimmy, how is it that you're getting a little older and you're starting to think, what it might be like to live your lifestyle as you get older and stay in it? And
nah, it's like, I don't know, man. Occasionally you meet girls that you like just people I know. It's like, I've had a few where it's like I kind of like them, and it's like it just wasn't returned. Like every guy has, every person has that. So it's almost like I could kind of I want to kind of have like a nice thing once in a while. Go out to eat. It's like I don't want to
Yeah.
just get a load. It's like, ugh.
Can't just be a degenerate all the time.
Yeah, man. I'm not particularly needy when it comes to that stuff. I've been single for a while. I know I could find a relationship, but it's like, I get bored quick. Someone's got to be funny. They got to be smart. You know what I mean? Otherwise, who wants to lay in bed with some dummy and talk to
Sit
her?
there and listen to just babble.
Yeah.
Fast Freddy did some math from Jamaica Station. 7 times a week, which you're not paying for horse 7 times a
No,
week.
I'm not.
You're at least 3 times.
Okay, we'll go with 3.
Times 150.
Yeah, we could do that.
He did the math problem. 7 times 150 is $850 a week, which will bring you up to $45,900 a year.
Okay, that's
on
too
hookers.
much. Too much.
But you're about 3.5 maybe? Because that would...
Hard to say, because some of them are more than 150.
Oh, poor Jimmy. Look at Jimmy.
Oh, whatever. It's
today.
my own doing. I'm not feeling sorry for myself. It's my own doing.
Speaking of Craigslist, yeah, we saw this in the paper today. Pete.
Hey,
Tickle the old taint.
I want to go to a spa. I've never been to a spa and had like the stuff put on me. I'm going to try that one time.
Yeah.
Try to be a normal person.
stuff
Since I'm
put
not
on
wasting my money on whores, I'm going to be a nice normal guy.
Now you got enough for a $130 haircut.
And one of my
Face.
gals called me last night, and I didn't ask her to come over. I was very proud of myself.
Oh, she did call you though.
One of them did. She's like, I haven't heard from you. I
Yeah,
tried to see
she's
if you're
probably
okay.
fucking starving with you off the
Believe me.
off the horse.
Absolutely.
Please, Jimmy, one blowjob.
The prostitute union has been calling me, going, look, if the rates have been too high, well,
The stock is crashing on hookers.
I hate these underwear. If my fucking mule pops out, I'm not even trying to be dirty. It's just gross.
Just wants to come out and say hi.
Yeah.
All right, well, did we do everything today? Maybe we could get out early.
Got
No.
a lot of stuff. Hi.
Hi, Jim Norton. How are you?
Good. Tired, but all right.
You tired? Did you do work last night?
Yeah.
Do some spots?
Yeah, did a spot. No, I'm fine. I just did a spot
No,
and
I'm
went home.
thinking about the whore thing.
What? No. I called 2, and I didn't leave a message for either, and I just hung up. I panicked.
You panicked?
Yeah, I was close last night. I was in bad shape.
Yeah, if this is the first day of listening to the new Opie and Anthony show, Norton is swearing off whoring. How many days have you...
Probably a week, something like that.
Think
Without
how much
paying
money
for it.
you've saved already.
I know.
Wow.
So I was actually I went on Craigslist a little bit, and I peeked around.
I told you wouldn't make the week,
Yeah.
and it looks like you're going to make it now.
I'll
Well,
make
no,
the week.
you got the weekend, though, bro.
Weekends are fine. I don't do them on. Well, yeah, I do. It shouldn't be that bad on weekends.
But you made 2 calls, so you were feeling the itch.
Oh yeah, dude. The last couple of days, I made a few calls, and I just got lucky, and neither one of them answered the
Why are
phone.
you trolling the websites knowing it's going to just tempt you?
Because I put in certain keywords to look for. Like I hit a keyword and I look it up just to see if I can find a girl with certain things I want.
Certain attributes?
Yeah, and if I don't see any ads with the keyword come up, I just sign off and go look for an apartment.
Oh.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yes.
Sociopathic.
You shouldn't
behavior.
tempt yourself like that if you're trying to swear off the horse.
I know.
Now, what are you going to do for sex? It's one thing then to swear off the horse, but you got to subsidize your sex somehow.
Yeah, I know. Therein lies the problem. Believe me, this wasn't a choice like, oh, this is fun to do. This was not a basic necessity. I wasn't getting laid, so I'm spending money.
Yeah, you're going to have to now get a girl that you have to probably treat like a
lady.
Like a lady. It's
You might actually have to go out on a date.
Yeah.
I went on a date recently, and it
You
was
might have to
okay.
go out to dinner and buy her maybe some flowers or something.
What's Jimmy Norton date like?
They're awful. Dates with me stink. It's like, do you want to come? I got to do a spot, so we'll eat something.
But that's kind of cool to be a comic.
You know what?
and,
I've gone on a double date with Norton a couple times. He's a completely different person. He's a complete gentleman.
He's charming.
He's actually charming.
You got to be nice.
Women do fall in love with him when they see like the Norton outside this atmosphere.
Yeah.
They think he's adorable.
Yeah, you can't be completely honest. I mean, you got to kind of.
So do these freaks downstairs yell and scream at
Dude,
you?
yeah, as soon as I got to the cab, I saw him when I pulled up. I'm like, oh, just like 100 rapists just standing outside with.
It's up to
whiskey
about 100
bottles.
people now?
It was mobbed outside. They're gonna. I know send some of them away because of. They don't have somebody else.
By the way, everyone's calling in going, after seeing Candy all hot and nice here, that you'll definitely get a hooker tonight.
No, I won't.
Oh, right.
No.
Jimmy's going to get all worked up.
Jimmy's swearing off
I've
hookers.
spent a lot of money doing awful things.
I see.
Yeah, but I won't tonight. No, maybe.
You don't think so?
No, maybe.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It was a positive no, and it's like, no, maybe. I don't think so.
I don't
Well,
think so.
It's kind of like taking somebody to dinner, but you're just cutting out the dinner time. You know what I mean? If
What
somebody-
time do you need me?
Right after the show.
wow. He ain't kidding either, Candy.
And you think I am?
All right, Jimmy, we got a love connection.
Yeah, I love her. She'd probably be out of my range anyway. She's hot.
He's got a big hog, though.
No, I don't.
Most of his friends have seen it.
Can't.
Turn off the camera.
No, it's very average right now anyway. You got to give me some time to get worked
right.
up. I'm packing like 2 right now.
Well, come here and put it in my mouth, and they'll take care of things.
Jesus. Jesus.
It's
My hog is very average. She's a porn girl. If the midget chick comes in, I'll be happy to whip it out and show it to her and like, measure it against her face.
A little puffy hand.
Yeah. Look at this. It hits your torso from your mouth.
well, let her feel it through the jeans.
It's soft.
We don't need to look.
I can change that.
Yeah, get over there.
This for a second. It's soft.
Tim, Candy, what do you think?
It's fine.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, her face just turned a little pink there. What do you think, Candy?
Oh, I'm absolutely thrilled.
She's lovely.
Goddamn Jimmy's gonna get laid again.
Well, she's moaning a little. That's
Amazing.
good, right?
Oh, yeah. Slightly wet at the moment.
She is lovely.
She's just staring at me
this
now,
is
man.
great.
You are an nympho. She doesn't even know where she is anymore. She grabbed his pants
nice.
and now it's like...
Oh, that's perfect.
Now Jim's just gazing down at her womanhood.
Nakedness.
Nice.
And he's grabbing himself again.
And then he's got that whacked out look that he
Look,
gets.
it's just nice.
You get a whacked out look though. That's the perv in you that pops
It's
out.
really sexy. It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Moving on.
I must say,
Yeah, there's something going on between these two.
Yeah.
Now.
I'm just looking. She doesn't mind me looking.
No, not at all.
I won't touch him. Just
What do you think,
Why not?
Candy?
About?
Jimmy?
I'm a nice fella,
I'm
right?
in love.
stop rubbing yourself.
She's really sexy. She's really sexy.
All right. Why don't you see what's going on there now?
It's a little bit. It's better. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting there.
He was making that whole face. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, he's definitely
She has a
doing something
beautiful,
tonight.
You've turned on a porn star. Look at her. She's
No,
definitely
she says a beautiful
right.
ad.
Oh, I am
Very, very
way
pretty.
done.
I could tell she's not faking this.
I just want to kiss it. It's just nice, man.
All right,
On your knees.
turn off the camera, Steve.
Oh.
Real fast. Go ahead.
No, I don't want to. She's in here for something else. I don't know.
Yeah, something else.
She's not here for that.
You're not little enough.
Oh,
I like that.
Never heard that.
No, I don't believe that. That really is a first. I usually have to have 8-year-olds come over to tell me that.
All right. Are we finally ready to give away the MiFi? These guys have been waiting outside for I don't know 6-7 hours now.
You dopey midgets don't know what you're missing.
No.
You stupid midgets out there.
She is really sexy.
Jim,
there's
take your
something
hands
going
off the porn star.
I'm just touching her breast. I'm very nice about it.
Touch them for you.
That wasn't rude.
So they had to give us the talk on Friday. You know, it's the free play week, very important for you guys in the company. So maybe if you could kind of keep it a little more highbrow than usual. And what we told them was, yeah, we'll think about it. Perfect answer. We didn't say yes or no. We'll think about it.
Think about it.
Which means we will do the show that we know how to do.
Yeah, if something comes up, we're going to do it.
So then the discussion goes to the show that we don't talk about anymore. How long have we been here? 2 months?
2 months and we have one of those already?
We already have a show that we do not talk about anymore.
Eek.
And the big discussion was, you guys, we don't want you getting the interns late anymore.
Yeah.
I can't believe someone has to have this discussion with us.
2 months in.
2 months in. Guys, we are outraged down here in Washington. We could not believe what we were hearing. And as we move forward, we want to make a new rule. You cannot get the interns late anymore on your program.
Ouch.
Why?
I guess they have a problem with that in the work environment.
I guess technically they're employees. I don't know. Are they employees? Why can't we get our interns late? That's like a great fringe benefit. If you're shooting for an internship with the Opie and Anthony show, just the possibility that they may get you late is kind of cool. I'm thinking.
You don't get that at other places.
You don't get that at IBM.
No. You won't.
Fill in stupid company here. I went with IBM.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I should have said Apple or something.
No, IBM was
Those
fine.
boys down at IBM counting on us. The Captain Hook uniform.
So, I'm never going to say what happened on the show that we can't talk about anymore. I don't know if the intern actually got action.
Oh, no, of course not.
I have no idea.
I certainly don't know if I got any action in the other room after. Don't know that at all.
Right. I was looking at that couch, and an intern was in here, a girl was in here, but I don't know what was happening.
And quite honestly, after the show, I have no idea what happened.
I don't either.
I didn't see it for myself, so it's just all talk.
I had no idea what happened. I was too busy
It's all
fielding
rumors.
everyone's phone calls. Oh, my God.
Dude, we're screwed, right? Dude, we're screwed, right? I just flashed back to 2002. Dude, what do you think? What do I think? I think we're fired again.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
that was a phone call. I was at the diner, and I called Anthony, and he did say these words, "We are so fired."
Yeah.
I had to walk out of the diner because we were sitting down, and I had to take a dump, and I swear to God, I was so upset. I'm like, I'm going to shit my pants at the diner, at the table.
Just from being upset.
Just been being so annoyed in the filthy bathroom, I had to go home.
Yeah. So,
Ben, could I have the Lysol, please?
did you fart already?
No,
No.
I did not.
It's the megaphone.
Oh my God, has bad breath on
Smells
it.
like I was talking with my ass.
Oh,
I think it's from the onion bagel. Like I can't talk into it right after I eat an onion bagel.
Stop licking the megaphone.
That's awful.
You ever scrape your tongue with your fingernail and sniff it?
Oh, I try not to.
all right. So that discussion was had.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
It smells like the Don Geronimo microphone.
Doesn't smell that bad.
Who's he?
Yeah.
Someone from our past or something? I don't know who he is. So we had that discussion, Anthony, and they're like, please do not get the interns late anymore. And little did I know, as I'm having that discussion and saying, yeah, no problem, we got it all under control up here, our own intern was banging one of the porn stars.
Yeah.
But I guess we could discuss this on the air because it did happen off hours.
Right.
It did happen when after all the microphones were turned off and
Yes.
and the lights were turned off in the studio and everyone went home.
It's on
And I don't
his
think
own
it was
time.
it was on his own time, and I don't think it. Yeah. It
But
didn't
isn't
happen
it
on the
our
premises,
time?
right? Didn't happen on the premises.
Didn't interfere with his job?
No, not at all. So what happened was after the show, or near the I guess during the last hour of the show, as Candy's in the studio all hot and naked and stuff, she's like, "Oh my God, your intern Noah is so cute, so cute. I want to do him."
Well, you got to give her that.
He is a dish.
She's knowledgeable.
That kid's got a smile on him, I'm just saying.
And so I didn't think anything of it, and I just we went across the street, had some breakfast, and I guess at that point you were like hooking up with her or whatever?
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit.
A little bit. I want to, I think I should take this time to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to
Of
work at the
course.
Opie and Anthony show.
How does the intern get to bang the porn star?
Well, she took a liking to him.
Where did the banging take place?
My place. I live across the river, New Jersey.
Jersey.
So she went home with you and you got to bang a porn star?
Yeah, we were hanging out for most of the weekend.
Most of the weekend.
Yeah.
The whole weekend.
Yeah. She's a good kid.
Good kid.
No, we had a good time.
Dude, you banged the 20-year-old hot, I've only been in the business 3 months porn star from Cleveland.
Yeah.
And you're taking my coffee order today? I think I
know,
should be
right?
getting him coffee.
No.
I look at him differently today. He's not just the guy that gets coffee.
No.
He's the guy that bangs hot porn stars.
Banging a porn star. Now.
I've never banged a hot porn star. Have you, Anthony?
No, I can't say I ever had a porn star. Was the pressure on knowing that she's a professional?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. It took me a little bit to get, into the scenario.
Really?
Once or twice, I'd say, before, you're really there.
Was
Yeah,
she
I was
happy with the merchandise and the
Seems like
performance?
she's all right.
Yeah.
She seems like she had a good time. We talk.
I wonder if we should get her on the phone. We got her phone number?
She sent some emails, actually, to you guys thanking you for the opportunity to be here and have a good time.
Opportunity to have sex with you.
Yeah, thanking us for being able to bang our intern.
That's so funny because she is
I don't know if I could
a
bang
porn star.
I don't think I could bang a porn star.
She is in porno movies, but the fact is she's also a 20-year-old girl that wanted to hook up with someone she found attractive here.
Dude, she's a nympho. You could just tell by looking at her.
Oh, yeah.
When she grabbed Norton's crotch, she just went flush in the face. She was just, she
That was
wanted,
probably revulsion and hatred.
she wanted
well.
action right at that moment.
Well, apparently not. not that kind of action. Not Jim Norton action.
So did she teach you any new tricks?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. It was definitely, probably the best sex I've ever had.
Wow.
Did you wear a bag?
Oh, yeah. No,
Rookie.
we're very safe.
Why?
Or a
You
bag.
hear?
Well, no, I
We're
did
very
actually.
safe.
I saw
we're,
her.
We're now
work.
going out. We're very safe.
She had her paperwork in her purse, actually. So I mean, like I saw it.
The AIDS test
Yeah,
paperwork?
yeah, all that
She
stuff.
just
When was it done?
Last month.
she just carries around her AIDS paperwork.
All girls in
Not
business
good.
do.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
And you got her number in your cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I don't have paperwork. I just carry around a picture of a girl I fucked 6 months ago. Look, she's not thin. She looks healthy.
So
man.
it took a while to.
Yeah, get into the game because there's a lot of pressure there. There's a lot of
Well,
pressure there.
of course. You got to
Yeah.
look at some of the films that she's been in and the guys that she's with. You're talking, the baby's arm clutching an apple kind of manhood.
Yeah.
And then, was she open? Let's just say, read between the lines. Was she open to all forms of sex?
She was. Yes, she's experienced.
Experience? Did
But-
you? Let's just say, was there any point in the evening where maybe you were looking at the part on the back of her head?
Well, there was a lot of fun things that went down. I don't want to
Yeah?
be too graphic about
Oh,
it. But,
why?
I'm just like I'm nothing.
Dude,
I'm a little nothing.
She's
and
a porn star. Who
Yeah.
cares? Give
Yeah.
us the details.
Yeah, what happened?
No, just pretty much, just the basic straight stuff.
Did you
And
do the old dirt road?
She's an exhibitionist, though, and I'm not. Absolutely not. We were going shopping at one point, and she wanted to do something in the basement of, like, a furniture store.
Oh, we
Oh
think
my God.
the vestibule of a church is a good good place to start for public sex.
Wait, you guys hung out all weekend, went shopping and all that?
Yeah, a little bit.
And she wanted to have sex in
Like a
public?
date, I guess. Yeah, she wanted
It's
to
like
do
a
some stuff
movie.
in public.
It's like a movie plot.
What's going on?
They go shopping.
But look at me.
Did you go
I'm
to
not-
FAO Schwartz and the two of you kind of do the tap dance on the piano keyboard? No? It's sort of the Christmas season, so a little Christmas shopping.
No, actually.
No?
We did not. But,
Did you sing a duet? Baby, it's cold outside. What the hell? Did you fall for her?
No, I mean, she's a good kid. I like her. She's a good girl. But, I mean,
You fell
like,
for her a little bit.
no Richard Gere jokes.
How old are you, sir?
23 next week.
23.
And she's
20. Kid. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Same birthday as the guy who got hit in the head with a boat, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
You traded birthdays?
Yeah.
What's your birthday?
We talked.
We left her a voicemail. Maybe she'll call later today. We'll get her side of the story, but, man. Did she have the big O?
A couple times. Supposedly 5. But, she's pierced in all sorts of places, so there's not.
Yeah,
you
how
really
did
have to
those
do
work
with
out
her.
for you?
Oh, I mean, like, I lost my virginity to a girl with multiple piercings. So,
Down
like,
there?
I'm okay
Yeah.
with that, yeah. But, like,
Do you think the
It's easy.
orgasms were real? Because, she
yeah,
is an actress,
she's a
technically.
screamer. Oh, wait. I'm not sure if they're still there, but I'm kind of.
Why are you taking your pants? Oh, he's not taking his pants off.
Wow, wait a minute. You got like scratches and black and blues on your back.
She's brutal.
She was scratching your back like that?
A little violent.
Yeah. Wow. That's some
Yeah, so
animal
thanks a lot,
sex.
you guys. Appreciate it.
Well,
That sounds like a fun time.
you're very, oh Jesus.
If you want an internship with the Opie and Anthony show,
I think I might apply for one.
email bensparks1027 at yahoo.com. We get our interns laid.
What are you panicking about, Ben?
Oh, we got her? We're just waiting to get her on the phone here. Oh, my God. This is just...
There she is.
All right, hold on. I got to
Ben
do
was
this.
panicking.
Yes. Candy,
Yes.
what the hell happened after the show?
Oh, why don't you ask know about that?
We've been talking about it.
Yeah, he just showed us the scratch marks on his back. They haven't healed yet.
Sorry about that.
And he said you had 5 orgasms. Were they real
Plenty more
orgasms?
than that.
Were they real?
I said plenty more than that.
And they were all real orgasms, huh?
Of course.
And he said that you guys want to have sex in public at a furniture store, or you did, and he said
He
no to
wouldn't
that.
let me.
What were you guys doing at a furniture store?
It was like we were
they're already-
shopping around
they're
town.
Taking out a
They're already shopping for their apartment.
dining room table? We could bang on that.
So, Candy, you like Noah, huh?
Very, very much so.
Oh.
I think we got a love connection.
How's that going to work out if you're a porn star?
Really.
How isn't that going to work out? I can come visit.
So this isn't something that's, one and done? You guys might see each other again.
Oh, we will definitely be seeing each other.
Yeah, I hope so.
This is like a plot for a movie. Porn star bangs intern.
What are your feelings there, Noah? Are you a little nervous maybe about getting attracted to her a little more?
Actually,
if you see each other a little more, maybe her lifestyle?
Yeah, I thought about it. I thought about that. And, Richard Gere jokes aside, like, nah, I'm fine with that.
You got a
scenario.
gerbil in your ass? Huh? Yeah. Oh, I thought the other Richard Gere joke. Okay, I got you.
Candy, so how does he rate as far as his sexual performance?
Excellent.
And you've banged a few professionals in your short time, right?
Plenty of professionals.
And no one knows what he's doing, huh?
Noah is absolutely amazing.
Did you teach him anything new? Any new tricks?
We'll get there.
We'll get there?
I have only had
Wait, you
2
didn't?
days with him.
How many different positions did you guys try?
Oh, no. We're very straight and narrow.
Oh.
For now. I'm waiting for after the AVN.
We'll end up
maybe.
breaking it, don't worry.
What?
I said we'll end up breaking Noah, don't worry.
Okay, and I guess, I don't know, as far as like how he rates with other porn stars, is our boy packing or what?
He is very, very well endowed.
Oh!
The mule update. Wow.
I'm like blushing. I can't take this.
All right, well.
You have some blood that can go to your face? Some left in that body of yours? Wow.
Oh, all right, well. So it looks like you enjoyed your time in New York there, Candy.
Very, very much so.
And you pretty much spent the whole weekend with Noah.
Yeah, so up until the time I left, I was there as much as possible unless I had to work.
Unless I had to work.
Yeah, that.
What kind of work did you have to do in New York?
Well, what kind of work do you think?
Wow, so wait a minute. She was at your place, Noah, right? And you guys are hanging out, shopping for furniture, having sex, and then all of a sudden a beeper or phone goes off, and she goes, I gotta go to work.
Gotta go.
So you go, bye, honey, and she leaves, and then she comes back how much later?
An hour or two.
An hour or two later.
About hour and 20 minutes, I'm thinking. 10-minute cab ride
and
to and fro.
Have you made a romantic path of rose petals to the shower for her to follow?
Sometimes they just talk
the
about
rose
football,
petals.
Anthony.
The rose petals were from the front door of his apartment right to the shower.
Right to the shower. And then, but sometimes they just talk about football.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It's just
Oh my God.
hanging out, having a burger.
What kind of furniture were you shopping for? Mouthwash and a bidet?
Wow, that is something. You know what it is?
What were you feeling?
I know what it is now.
Huh.
It's absolutely Risky Business. It's the movie Risky Business. That's what was going on.
Actually.
He's in the house, hanging out with the chick. She's still got work to do.
Were you jamming your Tangerine Dreams greatest hits CDs?
Did you slide in on your socks wearing only your underwear and do a little dance?
Yeah. Little Bob Seger in the background. There it is.
Here comes Noah sliding in. Yeah. Look, Noah's dancing.
He's getting the apartment all set while she's out with some other guy.
Went to the furniture store to find something to put that big glass egg on. Sure. Parents are away.
Guido the killer pimp.
Did you drive the Porsche around?
Oh,
Lease.
At least. Right, okay. Oh, very good. So she went to work. How many times did she go to work?
Once. No, she left on Friday night for most of the night, and then once on Saturday.
So she came back Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon?
No, Saturday. Well, Saturday we spent most of the day together, and she had to leave for most of the evening, and then she came back later at night. Actually, twice you came back, didn't you?
Was there any
twice.
Was there any jealousy going on in your head, knowing that know, none?
No
jealousy.
No, we're no illusions here.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
work
going
is
on.
work, my dear.
Absolutely.
That boy has no illusions.
God, this is a great story. All right. Well, thank you, Candy. Anything else you want to add?
What'd you do when she was gone?
Yeah, really cleaned up the thing. Put things back in place, move the bed back to the wall.
Hanging around the house, looking at his watch.
Yeah. Called the 1-800-AIDS hotline just to make sure everything's okay. Sorry.
Really.
Hi, Candy. Noah again.
No, I have my
Leaving a message.
You call them.
I don't know. Hope everything's going good at work. I miss you.
I miss you, right?
Miss you.
Can you call me on the break?
Call me back. I'm at the house. Just call me.
Okay, bye.
Hi, Candy. No again. Leaving a message. Boy, You've been at work for a while. Just wondering if you're coming back. Chinese tonight? Okay, give me a call back. I'm just a little worried about you. You know. All right, baby. I'll talk to you later.
Oh,
Wasn't anything like that? You weren't thinking you should call her or something, make
sir.
sure she's okay?
It's
Because, you know,
rude.
there's some riffraff out there that, you know, it's almost like going out with a cop or something. Cop has to go out on the job, you don't know. Maybe that's the night,
All right.
you know? So
Well, thank you, Candy. We might call you back, all right? Because this story's still developing, obviously.
perfectly fine, dear.
And we're still looking for midgets for your porno, okay?
Please do so. And I will talk to all of you soon and have Noah call me when he gets a second.
All right.
Oh.
I will. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah.
Bye, boys.
Bye.
All right. Why don't you go talk to Candy? Because now I'm going to do the second half of the story, which makes it even better.
which makes it even more
'Cause
brutal.
She pretty much just admitted that she was, look, she wasn't filming a movie in New York City.
No.
She was making some extra cash.
Making some cash. Spending a little time with some gentlemen.
Right. So now it's like open game.
Yeah. No, Ben, you don't even know the half of it.
No, you have no idea.
Ben's laughing already. He's laughing at Jimmy, but he doesn't even know the half of it.
This is where
This
this is the portion of the show where we prove that Jim Norton's life is truly pathetic, just like he's been telling us for years.
Everyone thinks I exaggerate, and people don't understand that from head to toe, I am garbage.
I will
Anyone
be
else
Bob
notice
Kelly
that-
with a tear dripping down my eye for this story because it is sad.
Anyone else notice that Norton had nothing to say to Candy?
Well, I didn't want to, again, I don't C-block other guy, and
Of
if he's
course.
got a thing going, it's like, I'm not going to jump in and say something stupid
You're not
to
gonna
ruin the
feel-
mood.
you're
If you were listening to Cherry Darts on Friday, it was obvious.
Plus,
that-
you didn't mention it, that's why I didn't mention it.
Yeah, I know. Well, now it's time to mention it. We were going to mention it anyway.
Oh,
You
yeah, I
kidding me?
figured.
I wasn't going to let this one slide.
You shouldn't.
No effing way. So, it was pretty obvious that a lot of people took a liking to Candy because she's young,
Right.
she's hot, she's only been in porn a few months, and she's obviously
willing to do anything.
She's obviously a nympho. She took a liking to Noah. But there's no secret when a girl comes in here, Norton will kind of feel these girls out and also feel them up.
Oh, cut it out, Hope!
And we got Candy to, mess with Norton's mule and stuff a few times during the show.
Through the pants.
And Norton was thinking there may be something there because she did get all, flushed after she touched your mule. You were thinking maybe that I might be able to get something going on here.
But not the way you think.
What do you mean?
We were joking around about, Norton likes to go out and pay for girls. And she's like, well, come on. Like, kind of like a joke.
Right.
But I knew it wasn't a joke. So I was under no illusions that, I think she likes me. I never make that error.
Okay.
Ever.
Well, I forget we're dealing with a professional.
Oh, yeah.
As far as,
Oh, yeah.
But I also
as
know
far as call
Jimmy
girls go.
might ask a girl, hey, you want to go out for a cup of coffee or something just to maybe get to know her a little better.
Yeah, at times, yeah,
Right.
sure.
But you weren't thinking that with her or anything?
Nah, I didn't get those vibes off her. I
Yeah.
immediately knew, she's like, I'm an info, but I never really believed it. I know it's all about business.
Yeah.
At least the relation with me was about business, and that was perfectly acceptable as far as I was concerned.
All right.
So,
She spent the weekend with Noah, though, and no money was exchanged.
Of
there.
course not, no.
She spent it because she found him attractive, and they spent the whole weekend having sex, shopping,
having free sex, Anthony.
free sex.
Candy the porn star had free sex with our lowly intern,
Right.
who's pretty much a nothing trying to, learn about radio and things like that. No offense to
Knock
Noah.
a man down.
No offense to Noah. He's still a young guy, and he's, he's growing and learning every day.
Mm-hmm.
Norton wanted to have sex with Candy as well.
Well, why not?
And
Why
how much
not?
was it going to cost you?
Well, I'll tell you what happened. I'll let you know. I never.
Before Norton said, I just want to make it perfectly clear, lowly intern Noah, free sex
all weekend long.
with hot 20-year-old porn star Candy.
Free sex all weekend long.
So much sex that he's saying no to sex in bathrooms in public.
Right. Scratches down his back.
He's
Wild,
getting so
madman
much sex. There was a point where he had to say no mas.
No, not in the basement at the furniture store.
Right.
Well, as the day was progressing, she was indicating that she liked Noah. You could tell that she liked him.
Yeah.
And so I was going to ask for her number just to conduct some business.
Uh-huh.
But him and her were kind of talking, and to me that would have been like a C-block move. Not that she would have went for me over him, but that kind of adds a bad vibe if you're in the studio and everybody's like a vulture.
Sure.
So it was like, let it go. I'll talk to Joe later and see if she maybe wants to talk to me later. But I didn't want to make her uncomfortable because she seemed to have a vibe going with Noah. I'm not a blocker. Right. I hate cock-blocking guys.
Absolutely.
So I talked to Joe after. I'm like, hey, man, just call Candy. I would like to talk to her if she wants to. If she doesn't, tell her it's cool. No one's uncomfortable, whatever. Just give her my number. And so he talked to me like hours later.
So much for not whoring, by the way.
Remember, I know, I'm a weak man. But
remember
I wanted
you were
to feel
swearing
it out.
off that?
Wanted to feel it out. So Joe calls me, goes, look, man, I don't know the deal. She said you could call her. He's like, I really don't know if she likes you or not. I'm not sure. I'm like, yeah, no problem. He stayed out of it. So I gave her a jingle.
And called her up.
Right after she got back from good old New Jersey. And I'm like...
yeah, when did you call her, like, exactly? What day and time was it?
It was Friday. It was sometime she had just come back into Jersey, obviously from having a lot of free young sex.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what was happening while you called her. Was she actually with?
No. I believe she answered the phone.
Just had free sex with him.
Free sex
and left.
with
she
our
probably
intern.
got the call from Joe, knowing that I wanted to talk to her, but probably couldn't jot the number down because her mouth was all full of young intern mule. Young intern mule. Not
Without
15,
a thought of a buck in her head.
Not a thought of 15 years slaving in this motherfucking business. Not one thought. Not one thought about a social life thrown out to be good in comedy. Not one. Why would you think about that when there's abs and a smile? Why would you?
You might as well add that you were on VH1 this past
Oh,
weekend.
who cares? MTV pilots, the Opie and Anthony show, the Tonight Show does it. None
You
of
had
it
a
means
quick
nothing.
scene in Spider-Man. You know, I guess
It is as meaningless as I've been telling you for all these years. It's drivel. So we chat briefly on the phone.
the only thing Noah has going for him is good DNA.
Good-looking guy. Very handsome guy. And a nice guy. He's a nice guy. I like Noah.
You've got a great resume. He's got good DNA.
Yeah,
That's what it comes down
yes.
to.
I have a mediocre resume, and he has great DNA. But it's one of many times I've lost to good-looking guys.
Right.
It's just the way it goes.
So she gave you a jingle back?
Well, no, she actually answered when I called.
Oh, okay.
So I'm talking to her for a second. I'm like, so how you doing? She's like, cool. I'm like, yeah, I would like to hang. And she's like, well, that could be arranged, which I immediately liked. Talk business.
Business.
Yeah, I'm not some dummy who's like, yeah, please. I'm 36 and she's 20.
Uh-huh.
This is what made me want to just spit peas at her. I'm like, all right, well, let's talk about it. And she's like, well, I'm working for so-and-so. And she quoted the price, and I almost threw the phone out the window. She wanted $1,000.
Oh, Jesus. That she was giving the
$1,000 to have sex with him.
That she was giving the intern for
Well,
free.
Well, no, to be fair,
the intern.
I said, look, that can't happen. It's too
Right.
much. And then to be fair, she did say that she would do it for $500, which is quite a break when you think of the 23-year-old good-looking guy getting it for free.
All weekend, by the way.
All weekend
Not
long.
just an hour of her time.
Not just one load from you.
Like a free play.
Right. It was a free play weekend.
How many? Could you find out how many times Noah had sex for free with the porn star? I really want to rub this in today because I'm such an ass.
Maybe add it up in dollars and cents.
Right.
How much free sex he did get.
Oh, and how much, as opposed to how much it was. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
what it would have run.
Cost me a pretty penny.
Oh. And Ben talking for the first time in a week. Yes,
6 times.
All right. Wow. So even with a discounted rate,
Yeah.
that would have been $3,000 for her to put herself through the torture of sleeping with awful Jim Norton
For an hour.
That's the
No,
only.
no. Well, it's
Oh, it's for an hour. Let's not kidding.
For an
It's
hour.
for an hour.
But it's one load though usually, right?
Well, they call it cups in the business. They could have 1 or 2 cups. I don't know how they work it. An hour for me. I've never gotten off more than 1. For me, as soon as it's done, eat it.
So that's where he's doing the math. So it would have cost him $3,000.
The only thing that annoyed me, it wasn't the money issue. That's fine. It was the amount that she wanted. It's like, are you fucking crazy?
You were just in here. It's like, you know something? It's like we shared something professionally. It's like, how about a little discounted rate?
And
It's
if
like
you
the guy
tell me,
you know with the car dealer.
if you tell me 1,000 of 500 is discounted, I'll vomit on my own shoes. That's not a discount. You think I don't know how the business works? You quote high. You don't know how much money the guy has. They go,
Right.
"Oh, I'll do it for 500. But you could have. She could have. If she would have said 200 for just a little bit, not full, I would have said, yeah, all right. So it wasn't the amount that she wanted to charge you. That I really didn't care about. I don't take that.
It's like a businessman that's you've done business with him before, which is what she did here on our show, and then taking care of you. Like I said, at the car dealership, the guy goes, "Hey, I could give you a little off on this."
Absolutely.
And she was so repulsed that she could not even bring it down to a normal
rate. And she
rate.
couldn't even think in business terms of the amount of plugs I would have given her. I would have been Pete Plug. All I would have talked about
Unfortunately, she was horrified by the one plug you would have given her. That the other ones didn't really matter anymore.
And as revolting as this is, it's almost good because I tell you, people think I'm exaggerating or I'm crazy. It is exactly the way things are.
I completely understand, and I feel for you, Jimmy.
Don't. It's just my life.
No, I do.
What am I, 36? This type of stuff has been going on since probably the age of 12.
Right now, I am Bob Kelly, and you are that little midget with the hands flailing in front of you.
Ooh, she likes me.
Oh, my God.
Free for the intern. $1,000 discounted to $500.
That's what it's just a kick to the old fat appendix scar stomach.
Now I understand how you operate sometimes, and something like this could really throw Jimmy for a loop. Jimmy's an emotional guy sometimes. These things get to him.
Mm-hmm.
How did you then deal with this sort of rejection for the rest of your weekend?
Well, I handled it pretty well, considering that night I finally called one of my regulars. I did break down.
You did break down.
Broke down. I told you I'd be honest when I did, if I did.
So how many days did you last?
Maybe a week.
A week.
Oh, yeah, I think it was last Monday, right?
About a week.
Hey, you know what the good thing is, though? What? You did save yourself some cash.
I saved myself a lot of cash.
It's not like if you fall off the wagon and go to a whore, that you then have to pay the whores that you would have slept with. That money is money in the bank.
And the girl I wound up hooking up with is a girl I've hooked up with many times. She's definitely in the top 3. She might be the best I've ever. So this one, it was fine.
Yeah.
It's not, if I could see her just like once in a while, I'd be totally cool with it. It's my obsession. Because then the next night I'm at the Comedy Cellar, and who comes down but my friend Dennis Hoff, who owns the Bunny Ranch. He's a good buddy of mine.
That's a good buddy to have.
He's been inviting me out for a year. I haven't been able to go. We're going to do a contest with him. And he goes, hey man, we hang out for a while. I'm going to drop him off at his hotel. And he goes, hey, man, I know this real cheap place. Like, let me treat you. Now, who can say no to a treat?
A treat?
What am I, insulting?
No.
So we go. I didn't like the vibe of this place, though. It was upstairs. It was like 3 guys that could have been Latin kings or Mexican mafia guys just sitting up there. But I wind up going into the room with some southern girl. Dennis pays, and she performs rather toothy oral treats on me. But I tipped her $50 to take the bag off. And she drooled into my ass crack like that little short-handed nothing playing harmonica. That's what it was like. That little midget. Woo! Those little arms. She should have been playing harmonica over my balls. That's how it would have been.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Oh, man.
And the only part with this girl I didn't like was I went to kiss her shoulder, and it smelled like somebody's bad breath. Like, obviously, some dirtbag had been in there licking her shoulders. Yeah. Apparently, I'm not Ralph Romantic. I thought that was my original idea.
No.
That's unbelievable.
Some mess had been there before you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I had rejection all weekend. I'll tell you more. I don't know when we're going to break. I have to urinate very badly, but I had more rejection.
I have to urinate.
Did you have
really
professional
bad too,
rejection also or something? You said that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go.
I want to get to this thing first.
I thought he was upset at
Yeah, we'll
the Billy Crystal thing you went through.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
all. Yeah, see, so stuff like that. There's all kinds of devastation in his life this
But
weekend. I feel bad for Jimmy.
We do want to talk about that, but I want to play the phone call from Jim's mom, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have to do this now? Can I pee?
I wish Kiss would come in to hold you after
really
this
could
weekend.
Use it right now. It's not even been a bad on the outside weekend. You look at it, you go, so what? Your life is good. My life is good. But it's just these things are confirmations of what I already know. Do you understand what I mean? It's almost like if you think you're the werewolf, and no, you're not a werewolf, you're a good person, and then you wake up with like blood under your fingernails and a little fur on your pillow. It's not devastating in itself, but you know you're a werewolf.
Just know you're a werewolf.
For me, it's the same thing, except I'm shit.
You start feeling good about yourself, where you are in life, your career, everything that's going on for yourself, and then something happens where you just, once again, you go, there. See? I knew it.
Jimmy Robinson had a point.
Oh, with his little cape.
Him and Helen
saying,
were absolutely right.
hate that kid.
Hate him.
Hate him.
All right, we could do part 2 after the break.
Yeah, I got to whiz bad.
Let him whiz.
We have a phone call from Jim's mom.
Mm-hmm.
And Honestly, I haven't laughed this hard, and I couldn't tell you.
Oh, no.
I listened to the first 10 seconds of Jim Norton's mom's phone call to Jim, a concerned parent. I had to stop the tape, and I had to laugh for about 10 straight minutes.
Nice, wonderful lady. A lot like my mother, the way she talks to her son about things. Very
loving.
Concerned, loving. And then, you know, your son is Jimmy. Or your son is the guy that made a couple have sex in a church.
Yeah.
It's just those instances where your mom can just remain so sweet, trying to guide you, and you're just a piece of crap.
Well, as a parent, how do you acknowledge to yourself that you did your best and the thing that you sweated for your whole life still likes to lie on the floor with bags and have his chest shit on? How do you accept that as a rational, loving parent?
Don't. You put it in your head and you try to twist it into something else.
Yeah, that's got to be a real be a real downer.
Your mom left a message on your machine, and she's just casually talking about your whoring. Yeah. It's just amazing.
That a mother has to do that. That a mother has to do
and
that.
It's the same tone, like, I'm worried about you, you know.
Have you been studying for the SATs?
Are you eating enough? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you taking your vitamins? It's that same tone, but she's talking about whoring with her son. Oh. It's unbelievable. The only reason we're not playing it here is because, like Jim said, I have to take a leak like you won't believe.
Let's go together.
All right, we'll go together. In the meantime, we'll do a little mashup, a little musical interlude here. I like this one. It's the Doors and Blondie getting together. Oh, nice. And we'll continue with Norton's Awful Life in just a few minutes. All right, getting back to the subject at hand. This is the funny part. Ben comes running in the studio. Mm-hmm. After that last break, the first email he gets is from a guy named Ricky. It just says, "Hello, Ben. I attached my resume with the email. Thank you very much." And, of course, the subject line says internship.
Yeah. He wants to be an intern.
Well, everyone wants to be an intern on the Opie and Anthony show. Now that they know we get you laid.
Yeah, but,
with hot, young porn stars from Cleveland.
Yeah, there's plenty of interns around here that didn't go home with candy.
Right.
You know, just because you're an intern doesn't make a difference. I mean, you have to. She was the one that was attracted to him.
She sure was.
Yeah.
Let's just say Noah's not the first intern that got some action because of this radio show.
Of course not.
That's all I'm saying.
But, $500. There's a whole room full of guys in there.
A whole room full of eager guys just waiting for their chance at the porn star.
Yeah.
$1,000.
$1,000.
And Norton, to bang the same porn star that the intern did for free would have cost the gym at a reduced rate $500 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
So the whoring is back on.
Nah, I'm going to try to stop that.
All kidding aside, Norton is trying to give up whoring. Mm-hmm. Spends a lot of money on it.
Right.
I want to buy an apartment just because it's like I'm sick of paying rent. Sometimes you got to buy, it's like a mortgage. I got to get a mortgage, and I'm okay, but I don't want to keep wasting money.
Mm-hmm. So you lasted about a week this time around. That's not bad. That's a start.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Because I know you're pretty much doing it every night, right?
Yeah. I was on Craigslist last night. I didn't sleep. I slept till 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, so I did what I normally do on Sunday nights, which is just stay up. And I'm online, and I'm actually writing on my stupid blog finally, and I just, I'm like, I can't go to bed, so.
All right, so it didn't work out with Candy,
no.
Obviously. So then you had to get one anyway, and she was pretty awful.
Two, yeah. No, she was great. The one I got was great.
Oh, you got two of them.
No, the one, my regular was fantastic. The one Dennis bought me, she was nice, but again, she gave like a nice drool hummer. A little toothy for my taste, but she couldn't even fake that she was enjoying it. She's so depressed to be there from the south.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I really was bummed out with her bad breath on her shoulder from some awful drunk who was licking her shoulder, probably whispering, "Mommy," in her ear.
Oh, God.
Although, let me be honest, if I knew this girl was going to run right back to Noah's place, I would have spent the $500. I absolutely would have put a batch in her hair.
Oh. Just as a fine how do you do?
Oh, I would have sent her back with like Statue of Liberty hair.
Is there an awkwardness between you and the intern now?
Not at all.
Not at all?
No, between guys like that, never.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
So, yeah, the whoring thing.
I thought he was gay, actually.
Yeah, we all
thought he was gay. I'm glad to know he's not.
Oh, wow, there was that whole
we forgot
thing
to bring that
on.
up when Candy goes, wow, that Noah's a cute intern. We're all kind of, no offense, Noah, but we're all kind of laughing like,
yeah.
Oh, boy.
But that's the whole guy response to a good-looking guy being around. You know?
Yeah,
They
you're
go,
right.
you must be gay.
Yeah, we kind of, not that it matters, we kind of thought maybe you were.
Really, no problems here, guys.
There were some rumors.
Break out Rent Boys. Let's hold chapters. Throw them at me.
He's feeling very confident today.
Cocky, if you will.
All right, well, we learned a little something about you.
Thanks.
Not that it matters, but we were thinking maybe out of all the interns that you might have been the one. I'm sure one of them was.
You're sure one of them
They're all
is?
looking at each other.
No, man, shaking their heads.
I always hope the best looking one is gay. That's the one you root for. I don't care how much pussy Nathaniel tries to get.
Take it out of the mix.
That 6'8" young Frankenstein looking psychopath. No one cares about him.
Jeez.
Just lumbering in there with like a checkered shirt.
Actually, it's down to Nathaniel and Derek because we know Danny's not either. I'm just saying. We just know.
All right. Well, I want to see Nathaniel and Derek take out their mules and do a little man-to-man docking.
And see who enjoys it that much more.
Yeah, just see who gets the rod first.
That one would be guilty as charged.
If we didn't have the new rule on the show where we can't get the interns laid, we
Yeah.
would figure something out.
But
Who are
new
we
rule.
kidding? We're not listening to the gang in Washington.
New rule.
All right, so, the whoring has become a subject on this show with Norton because he really wants to stop. And I guess your mom and dad listen to the program every day?
I knew that would be a mistake, too. I knew it.
Why? They listened to the show when it was for free, didn't they?
Yeah, I know. I just knew it, though. Like, I knew.
Yeah.
You can't let your parents listen. You know how much sex I've lost from regular girls? Because when I talk about it on the air and when I write on the computer, I mean, it's just there's no girl wants to date me after hearing this. How can they?
Oh.
Well, your mom's very concerned, and she left a little message on your machine.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to play it all the way through.
It's just a sweet mother concerned about her son.
All right, here's the tape.
Hi, sweetheart. It's Mom. How are you? Jimmy, I know this is a little awkward, but everyone's fine here. But we heard the radio show. We love it, by the way. And you were talking about giving up, the ladies of the evening.
Ladies of the evening. This is where I stopped the tape earlier. I'm going to lose it again. Because it's your mom. She doesn't want to say whores or hookers or ladies of the evening.
Ladies of the evening.
Like she read that in one of her novels, one of those romantic novels where they make everything all nice.
Yeah. Oh.
I know you're trying to give up partaking in the world's oldest profession.
Is there any guilt on your part about what your parents have to think?
Well, I feel bad that I'm so honest, but no, I have no guilt. I love
Yeah.
my parents. I get along great with my parents. No, I don't.
I've hung out
guilt.
with Jimmy's parents. They are the nicest,
They're the nicest people.
sweetest people you'll ever
I
meet.
know, but the fact that they even have to make phone calls like this.
Yeah, I do feel a little bad. Not only that, but my mom has to look at her librarian friends.
Right.
My mom's a librarian. She just retired. She's a librarian. She's got to
A
look at her
librarian.
friends, make eye contact. Oh, your son, toilet chest.
I gotta start this over again.
Yeah, let's.
Hi, sweetheart. It's Mom. How are you? Jimmy, I know this is a little awkward, but everyone's fine here. But we heard the radio show. We love it, by the way. And you were talking about giving up, ladies of the evening, which is a wonderful thing. But you know what? Dr. Phil always says replace something with something.
Dr. Phil? How does Dr. Phil get into this?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because she's a mom. She watches Dr. Phil. She picks up some tidbits of psychiatry and decides she's going to help her boy.
I have to know what Dr. Phil says about weak-chinned man with fat tits and prostitute habits. What does Dr. Phil say about that?
What would Dr. Phil say there? Mom?
She gets her advice from Dr. Phil, and she's going to pass it along to her little son.
Little Jimmy.
Get off those ladies of the night. It's a good thing. Keeping it positive.
Jimmy Robinson and Helen say that if you want to replace something with... God, am I an ass?
You want to replace Monster Rain.
Which is a wonderful thing. But you know what? Dr. Phil always says replace something with something. So I was thinking, you have that nice gym downstairs. And, just for like 20 minutes to half an hour and you would feel better. Use that. And also there's gyms in New York you could go.
Oh, she's trying to kill two birds with one stone here, isn't she?
Yep.
Oh.
There's gyms in New York. The nice gym you have downstairs.
Have a nice gym downstairs.
Instead of banging a hooker for 20 minutes, why don't you jump on the treadmill?
Anything could have been downstairs. Zarqawi's beheading equipment. You could go down there, just lop off the head of an imperialist.
Just, replace it with something.
Yes.
Oh, man. I'm going to be laughing in my sleep
Dr.
tonight.
Phil.
Could go, you could exercise, and you would feel a whole lot better. You'd lose a little weight, you'd tone up, and you relieve, tension and stuff, and you'd be meeting other people. I don't know, honey. I just thought it might be a good thing. I'm sorry, I'm interfering, I know. I'm thinking of you. Nobody.
You could work out, tone up. I wouldn't have to be embarrassed to be seen with you.
Yeah, maybe you could not look like Philip Seymour Hoffman in Boogie Nights when you wear a half shirt. She's telling me to tone up. Let's translate that. Maybe if you got in the gym, Noah wouldn't have gotten a fucker for free, fat tits. That's what she's saying. Maybe if you had a little stick-to-itiveness, you wouldn't have to cough up 1,000 or 500.
Get off the hooker, get on a Bowflex, Mom.
And she said you can get rid of some energy, which I know what she's saying. Like
Yeah.
that energy I have that goes into bad things could be
Yes.
used for working out.
Lifting a barbell.
Tone up a little bit.
Lift dumbbells, don't fuck them. That's what Mom trying to say.
Pick up weights. Don't lose it because you have AIDS.
I'm drooling. Oh, my God. Holy S. Oh, my God.
Try the clean and snatch, not the dirty snatch.
Do some rowing, not hoeing.
Yeah.
God, if I knew more gym equipment, I could make this a bit longer.
See?
What a lazy
You gotta
fat
get
nothing.
in the gym.
Yeah, put a barbell.
This bit doesn't need to be longer. It is what it is.
Be meeting other people. I don't know, honey. I just thought it might be a good thing. I'm sorry, I'm interfering, I know. I'm thinking of you. Nobody knows I'm calling. So, don't get offended or think I'm strange, but I am a mother and I worry about you. You're doing so well. Everything's falling into place. This might be just one of the, the health thing. It would help you, sweetheart. Well, anyway, that's it. I'm not going to go on and on. I know it's not my business. But anyway, I love you and I feel I can interfere because I'm your mother. I'm taking special license. But anyway, we're looking forward to seeing you at Christmas, and I really hope you can make it. And anyway, don't be mad at me, okay, sweetie? I love you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Everything's falling into place except for, your penis and that candy girl. But everything else is falling into place. Your tits are falling onto your stomach. Your ass is falling onto your thighs.
Don't worry about candies. After all, she is a whore.
So what that Noah's got a better smile and better abs? You can always go to the gym and tone up. I wonder what Dr. Phil says about me eating a bullet.
No. Oh, Jimmy.
I have such nice, normal parents.
They're unbelievable.
They're just
they
nice,
really are unbelievable.
normal people.
They just want to spend time with Jimmy, and Jimmy blows them off.
I don't blow them off. I just, I lived at home till I was 30. I feel bad. I'm a bad son.
Hi, Jimmy. Yeah, I love you. Hi, it's R. Bud Dwyer. Let's just take that with you. That's what I did. I felt a little bad because I couldn't get the whore. One in the mouth. Works fine. Hi, Jimmy. Kurt Cobain. That'll take care of everything.
Oh, that is really awful.
They're very uncomfortable.
I'm just devoid of worth.
It's nice, though, your mommy calls you like that.
Yeah.
To talk about whoring.
Making
My
you
parents
feel
always leave
better.
me nice messages, How are you? It was just when she said ladies of the evening and then Dr. Phil and tone up.
Tone up.
You could tone up.
Yeah, read between the lines.
She's almost saying, like, look, I understand why you have to go to whores. Do a sit-up. She's basically taking the side of women in general.
Yeah.
Saying you might want to go to the gym and tone up.
That you read between the lines. She's being nice because it's your mom and she loves you.
Yes.
But really, what is being said there is, look, you disgusting pervert. Why don't you go to the gym? Get your mind off the whores for a second and pick up something besides a sandwich. That's what Mom is saying, but she says it in that nice mom way.
In a mom
Dr.
way.
Phil, do we get rid of something, replace something, which is, what I want to do.
Jimmy, I've been listening to Dr. Phil, and he says when you get rid of something to get something. So could you not be my son anymore and Noah will be? Is that at all possible? I would like to get rid of you and have a nice, attractive son that can get the whore for free.
Oh. Noah coughs and he works out his ab muscles.
It really is depressing.
It's just coughing into a six-pack.
Probably stretches. He has that little V going down. You know the little V that goes under the abs, over the pubis?
So that way all the whores for free can say, hey, where is it?
Yeah,
just follow the V.
Oh, Noah, I should be paying you. Tee-hee-hee. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, wait a minute. It's that Jimmy Norton on the phone.
$2,000, fatso.
Yeah, no, he's gone. He shan't be calling back.
Why shouldn't I charge him? He has a string of Peloponnese. God, am I worthless. Oh, candy.
I found a prank call that just fits in with what we're discussing here. We're not taking a break, just a quick prank call, and then we'll continue with the Opie and Anthony show. It's Hi Mom, I'm in porno. It's mom having to discuss something uncomfortable with. Oh yeah. Let's go to the phones. Hydro wants to talk to Jimmy Norton.
You know the brain.
Yo, what's going on, fellas?
From North Carolina. What's up, man?
Hey, nothing, chilling. Yo, I want to give my man on a little advice.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just take your mother's advice and the whole Dr. Phil thing and switch it around. You know what I mean? Keep the little Jimmy Robinson thing, except get you a pimp suit so you can keep the cake and start pimping bitches.
What?
That way, you're making a little money. Plus, if you got your little bottom bitch, you still get you some pussy on the side.
So you're saying take the money I waste on girls and like spend it on a girl that I date or something, and that way I'll be able to get a little bit on the side and save my money and spend it on a chick and she'll bang me.
Nah, get you about 5 diverse chicks.
Oh.
He's talking about
You know what I
pimping.
mean? And just pimp them, be a pimp.
So you want Norton
Jimmy would make a good pimp.
I get high on my own supply. I'd be an awful pimp.
And all the other pimps, because you got to show some strength in the city. The other pimps that come over and beat you down and take your chicks.
Yeah, exactly. They wouldn't be able to hit me in the chin, though, because it's non-existent.
All right.
Yo, man, that motherfucker ain't got no chin.
Alex from Boston, what's up?
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Little Jimmy, your mother's going to ruin your career. If you work out and stop with the whores, what else you got?
Yeah, I really have nothing but a couple of awful political correctness observations. If it wasn't for prostitution and my fat eyeball-shaped torso, I would have 3 minutes of material.
If you worked out, you would look like Blaster from Master Blaster in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Oh, wow.
I don't know who that is.
Yes.
I'm sure it's a good reference, too. I don't know who it is,
definitely is a good reference. Okay. Well, before we finish up with little Jimmy Norton's weekend, so you also were bummed out about the Billy Crystal thing?
Oh, dude.
I guess you were at the Billy Crystal Broadway premiere, which is getting